Well, last we left off at the New York Connecticut border, and that's where we're picking up again. Um, this happened quite a long time ago, so my memories of it are getting vaguer now, but I'm going to try to fill in as best as possible. Here's that train station that you could take right into New York City, and interesting people apparently get off, go hike the trail from there in inappropriate garb and all sorts of stuff. He's a fun guy, a little millipede. I'm recording this in July now, and I haven't really seen millipedes recently. Interesting. That they're all over the trail, or they were, but their season must have gone by already. Just realized that, actually. Here's a really traditional covered bridge here. Wooden, very old fashioned, and you walk right through there. Or at least I did. I think maybe just to get to town. I forget if the trail just goes through or not. Here's Mount Algo Shelter. I like to get some of the shelter experience videos sometimes. Just a good feeling being inside there. Froggy. Hello, Froggy. Here's something that's a split boulder. It's kind of like what they call like the lemon squeezers in other states. And, I didn't have any problems with it at all. But it is quite bouldery, as you can see. Tried to kind of capture it, but it's hard to completely capture it. Here's a waterfall that has an unfortunate, ugly looking building on top of it. I'm not sure why they did that. This whole area, by the way, is really beautiful. Capturing some more of those wildflowers. Definitely springtime. Yeah, nice atmosphere. Just a little path paved with wildflowers. Here's one from a vantage point again. Plenty of those vantage points. And the stormy clouds, that's a familiar sight. That's been an ongoing thing for this whole trip. It's just endless rain, and then if you're lucky, a few days of nice weather. Some more nice waterfalls all through that area again. I just remember it's really beautiful. This is an interesting place. I think there was a Mount Riga and a Riga shelter. I've actually been to Riga. It's a nice city. I don't know if it's named after that or what. Didn't quite get that guy in focus, but these are some caterpillars that just sort of hang down right on the trail, and they'll drop down onto you. I'm not exactly sure what their strategy is or what they're doing. This didn't quite capture it. There's mosquitoes flying all around this pack here. This forest was just horrible. I had to actually throw down my pack, which is why it's down there, and then just smother myself with bug repellent lotion, which actually did the job. And it was like proof right there. As soon as I put it on, they stopped bugging me. But then they went for my pack instead, and that's what I was trying to capture. This is Nemo, guy who passed me up, and he had a mountain dulcimer in his backpack that someone gifted him. Kind of interesting character, but that was him enjoying the steps that they installed in there. That was very welcome on that wet day. That was a nice breakfast stop there with a view. And these are some days where I knew it was some final days because I had to go fly out back to LA for a few reasons. I was starting to slow down, capture more of the flowers, and trying to capture more of the sights here. I'm trying to really appreciate it. And this was an awesome trail stand, all on the honor system. They have a refrigerator with an extension cord going out back to the house with farm fresh eggs, Gatorade, Cokes. Really wonderful. Super spoiled by that. And you just leave your money in the little envelope that they provided for you, all on the honor system. Pretty cool. And then right after it were these cows, and that you can see the trail goes right through there. And I had to sort of walk past the cows without. It was kind of scary. I don't know. I was worried that they might have charged me or something. Here's some history of the area. This is the Shakers, the religious community. They actually had some settlements out there, and that campsite was on one of their places. There was old farm equipment and everything. And what's this? An airplane? Well, this is me flying back home because I paused the trip here in Dalton, Massachusetts. Flew home. My knees were in pain, and also I needed to help my parents move cross country. So the trip is on hold, but we will resume it again in the next video. So stay tuned, please. Okay, thanks. Bye.